Hey guys, and welcome back. It's been a minute. Excited to bring you a brand new leveling series here on Daralet. The way I describe the server is a reimagined classic experience with modernized balance and group content. Me playing a war mage, and I'll get more into explaining the build choices later, but you can just check what I got for now. The skills. Before leaving the tutorial, I'm going to buy my Sorcerer Focus and some cooldown abilities. Your focus basically determines which abilities you can use, as well as giving you some buffs to key stats. Multiple are playable per class, and you can swap them out at any time. So what I'm doing with these gems is editing the default attribute and skill buffs that come with the focus. By default, the Sorcerer attributes are Focus Self. I'm going to remove Focus and go Quickness Self instead. For skills, I'm going to swap out buffs to Deception and Arcane for Healing and Run. I'm going to be using some stealth skills as well, which are pretty fun. There's a bug right now where you can use them outside of the Vagabond focus, but if that were fixed, I'd just grab Vagabond and edit it for War Mage stats, no big deal. The blue icon on my bar is Overload, which is one of the main build spend cooldowns for mages, the other being Battery, which I'll pick up later. Let's grab some armor quick before we get out of here. Got the Academy wand as well, huge. Start by making our way to this guard tower in the distance. Cool, and we can start what's known as the guard quest, which you'll probably want to do on all characters. Gives a really useful item for getting around. These Bannerlink camps, there's going to be a corpse as well as the item you have to pick up. Quick grab some loot while you're at it. Each starting talent gets you on the same quest, just in a different sequence. Before turning in, I'm going to talk to the Town Elder for an XP boost and check the Archmage. Shoshi segment can be hard to find, but past this tower, run east toward the river and a little south. Before you get all the way to the riverbank, turn south and you should be able to spot this cave entrance. The density on the map will give it away. Catch a /LS back into town. Make it a habit in each new town you visit to check the mage if you're a mage, check the weaponsmith if you're melee, etc. because they carry actual useful gear that's randomized. If you can get a volley early, that's pretty huge. Get some AoE going. And I also got Stamina Health 1 from the Archmage, which is massive. Spells have been reworked and function a little differently. Volleys are amazing on this server for AoE. They also help your build-ups like Overload charge much faster if you can hit multiple enemies. Eventually the guard quest will tell you to return to where you first found the Banderlings in your starting town. Use the idol to enter their hideout and take out the Banderling Collector. Before anything else, I'm going straight to Tuva. It's not a very difficult run, and you should be able to make it right after the guard quest. Also just upgraded myself to 125 to hit the tier 1 gear requirement. This game looks really good sometimes. One thing I really appreciate about this server is how much it has you out in the world engaging with the map in ways you never would. Towns are like physically grounded real locations, you know, where in retail, towns kind of exist as these pockets that you just travel to get a quest done. With no town network, you actually have to run between towns to attune them, which is a little more faithful to the original feel. The fact that towns actually matter is really cool. All the vendors carry randomized loot of a certain tier. Kind of emulates that feel of back in the day when people would sell their gear to a blacksmith or whatever, and then as a lower level player, you come along and it's actually useful to you. But that being said, that's the reason for so much quickness in the build, and spec run is just to navigate the world faster. I'm gonna grab Mana Barrier right here, which is Mage's main damage mitigation skill. Every bar in the towns has a bulletin board of rare mobs, so if you kill one of these, it's going to count as basically one quest toward town attunement. And the barkeeps have rumors for the attunement quests. Most of these are pretty straightforward. Some of these have custom encounters and set pieces, others are as simple as looting a chest at that dungeon or POI. Sandshell is one of the capstone dungeons, which is 3-player group content. Those will count for attunement if there's one near the town. Can now get out of my 30 AL Academy robe and into a 75 AL real robe, huge. Cool, so attuned to Tufa, also got Mana Barrier and Backstab out of it, caught a portal back to Iraq about halfway through the desert. Now I'm headed back to Shoshi, then to Hebianto. Wait, is it Hebian? Let me know in the comments which one it is. It's Hebian, brother. I mean, it may be. Just by my reading as something of a Japanese speaker, it would be Hebian, but yeah. Picked up Portal Recall from Rihanna in the Mage Tower. Now it's time to attune our first capital. The attunement horn that you get from the guard quest can be used on those central spires. It's a capital recall of sorts, but I'm going to save it for Zycal for now. Heading to one of the attunement bosses. It's actually tricky because my modesty is really low right now. Overload's probably not the move. Damn, also don't have the comps to volley. It's just Myrrh and Oak Talisman. I should have bought them. One attunement quest down, 2 to go. Yeah, you get the idea. I don't have to show all of them. Just want to show you guys how you can get a character started. Plan to have another video soon. Hope to get more into the details of combat, trade skills, and leveling up some more. But yeah, you get the vibe. You branch out and attune more of the map to unlock higher tier towns, new combat abilities, trade skills, which I haven't gotten to yet, but hope to next video. And we'll definitely be taking a look at the capstone dungeons, the group content. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be working on the next installment. Until then, it's been your boy. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll catch you on the next video.